Hi, this is episode 5 of Crondos. I'm your host Jordan Hudgens. I'm a Ruby dev and the CTO of devcamp.com. On Fridays, I discuss various tips for freelancers, and today I'm going to discuss a few different strategies I've used over the years to get new clients. There have been 3 main ways that I've gotten new clients. One is using different services like elance.com and Odesk, which have merged to become one large service called upwork.com, LinkedIn, and then referrals. In future episodes, I'll go into detail on each one of these different marketing channels and how you can use them and some practical things that I've done to have success. And in this episode, I'm going to hit them at a high level and give you some core strategies to use on these sites and with these different channels. Freelancing services such as Upwork are great for finding new clients. The keys to success are to constantly send out proposals, dozens per day even, and be quick to communicate with potential clients. If you're a US or UK based developer, make sure you understand that you'll be competing against developers from all over the world, which means that bids that you're going to be competing with could dramatically be lower than what you typically would want to charge. But I've been able to get dozens of long-term clients from these services, including some large organizations such as Eventbrite and Quip. LinkedIn is an interesting tool for freelancers. I've gotten several clients from the service simply by having a filled out profile and joining user groups for the languages and frameworks that I specialize in. I've gotten clients such as AppDev and the Flatiron School from LinkedIn just by itself. Interestingly enough, I was never proactive with reaching out to clients. If you have a good profile, showcasing your skills, and join enough groups, the jobs start to come in. It's incremental growth, but I've found some great clients through LinkedIn. Lastly, referrals are one of the best ways to get clients. This marketing channel typically takes the most time depending on your own social and client network. And when I say referral, I'm not simply referencing referrals from other clients. I've gotten referrals from coworkers, friends, family, and through networking events such as local Chamber of Commerce organizations. I hope this has been a helpful guide to different freelancer strategies for acquiring new clients. And stay tuned for future videos where I'll go into detail about my own experiences and hopefully be able to help you achieve some of your goals.